Hello, we are in Venco Electrónica today with our new partner, Isocom, and we have the visit of Thomas Bayat, the CEO of Isocom. Hello, Thomas.
Hi.
Hi. Please, Thomas, explain a little bit about Isocom.
Isocom is a semiconductor manufacturing company, predominantly manufacturing optocouplers, optoelectronics and microelectronics. We are actually qualified to AS9100 approval for aerospace and space application. Majority of our customer base are space and aerospace, and also some other industries which we are moving into gradually. But over 35 years, we have been actively supplying defense-related and space applications.
Okay. And which is your product line?
Our product lines are optocouplers, we are one of the only European manufacturer of high reliability optocouplers in Europe, and also MOSFETs, which we are actually doing MOSFETs purely to support our existing business. We've been doing that for over 10 years now. In addition to that, we are doing solid-state relays, which is the standard solid-state relays, single pole, single throw, but we're offering double pole, double throw solid-state relays, and also we're introducing new product lines such as latching solid-state relays, which is replacing mechanical relays in future, and this is really a big step for us to actually start manufacturing these in European, because we feel that Europe requires their own independent manufacturings, and therefore we feel that we can contribute towards that.
Okay. And every part is screened in-house, right?
Yeah, that's right. Every part is manufactured in-house, from start of die right up to the end products. We inspect the products first when we get them from the suppliers. We manufacture parts and design parts to AS9100. Therefore, we ensure that they comply to the radiation levels as well, plus screening. Screening to MIL standards is very critical for us. We have to screen all our devices 100% in-house, so we do not subcontract any work as such. Therefore, it's a tedious job to do, but it's very high reliability in terms of the end products. We find that to be, the only way to go forward.
Okay. So that you mean you have a clean room for manufacturing?
Absolutely, absolutely, yes. The clean room is very, very essential. Everything which we manufacture is in clean room. The only part which obviously not manufactured in clean room is administration, designing, and also maybe final packaging and shipping to the customers.
Okay. Thomas, when you say very low temperature for optocouplers, what does it mean?
Okay, applications of optocouplers are limited by temperatures. Normal application for standard optocoupler, like a plastic, is only minus 30, minus 35 to plus 80%, 80 degrees. High reliability works minus 55 to plus 125 degrees C. But some customers, they require, especially if they're working on a deep, space, or some application which is really requires very low temperature. Our products, we have designed the products to actually match the minus 150 degrees C temperature to plus 125 degrees.
Okay. Also, Isocom optocouplers are rad-hard for lighting. Please explain a little bit about this.
Okay, our optocouplers are designed so that we can actually have the best quality of the radiation capability. So majority of our parts have been tested by independent companies, such as, for example, ESA, Fraunhofer Institute, Alta Technology, JPL, BAE System. These companies they've done independent tests and test results showing that our products are very consistent over a period of time. There's no change in terms of performance. There are reliability in performing in a total dose ionization, which is TID, up to above 100 kilorats, and also displacement damage, which is DD required, 10 to the power minus 12 operation, and also they can reach much higher than that if the customer is obviously required, but they have to change the current conditions in order to achieve that. We feel that these products are very reliable in these areas, and to date we have got so many customers overall for the last 30 years manufacturing parts for them.
Okay, so talking about customers and talking about market and applications, which are your target ones?
Our main target has always been aerospace and defense, but space has been taking over quite a lot of applications which we manufacture. Aerospace has been again for Eurofighters. We have been manufacturing for well over 35 years. Space, we have been manufacturing since 2000, year 2000. Products which obviously use on satellites, on mission applications, for ExoMars, for probatory, and many other projects worldwide. We have got a full list of historical heritage, basically, of these products.
Okay, good. And talking again about optocouplers, which are your main key points in with your optocouplers, 3 or 4?
The key points obviously is that very high reliability of the CTR, extreme good leakage current. There is no leakage to the standards which are required, low leakage current. And also we're offering several new product lines for high isolation, which can be up to between 10 kilovolts up to 25 kilovolts, plus special application with collector emitter type applications where they require higher voltage, such as 300 volts for propulsion conditions. These devices are brought up. In addition, we're introducing some of the new techniques of supplying products such as AC version, linear application of the optocoupler. Linear applications are really useful in certain, product like DC-DC converters. So we have diverse lines of products which we're offering, which we can offer these for high gain, data rate, transmitter receiver type applications as well.
You mentioned low leakage current. Why is so important?
The leakage is really determines whether the reliability of the devices are, sustain themselves in the environment of, radiation. If you have a low leakage current devices, that means that the device can sustain themselves better in terms of radiation atmosphere. So our products are picoamps and nanoamps. Compare with our competition, which is 100 microamps and plus, basically.
And also you have latching solid state relays. Why, or let's say, which are your advantages or key points, 3 or 4, comparing with mechanical relays?
Latching solid state relays is, we introduced these for last 2.5-3 years now. We've been doing research on these products, and we have been very successful in completing the products range which we're offering. The latching solid state relay really eliminates a lot of mechanical problems. The mechanical problems are identified by NASA and also ESA. Many issues are with the vibration, shock of mechanical relays, contact wear, for example, where the contacts are making and breaking. They can be sometimes welded together, and these causes problem, especially when you have equipment in space. It's incredibly difficult to actually do anything, so therefore you have major problems on your hand. Now this applies to aircrafts as well, aircraft industries and military aircrafts or missiles or any equipment which requires contacts to be made. And for that reason, these devices, they have to go through tremendous amount of testing to be done. And even if they have done the testing, still failures are occurring with these devices. And we have seen complaints made by a lot of these organizations. Solid state relay latching actually offers a great advantage, because you eliminate 90% of these failures. They are much more lighter materials. They use lower current compared with the coils which has been used on mechanical relays. In addition to that, they are faster, incredibly faster compared. We are talking about microseconds and sometimes less than that. They can be used in various types of applications. They could be used on a smallest low current application right up to 50 amps, these devices, and also they could be used from 12 volt right up to 150 volts of application. So therefore we find that the solid state relay genuinely can replace a lot of mechanical relays at the moment in the market, which is giving headaches to a lot of our customers, whether it is aerospace, whether it is aircraft, whether it is helicopters, tanks, anything with rockets, for example. They use a lot of these devices in these applications. Even now, with the digitization coming into the market, the solid state relay latching plays a vital role in digitizing the systems, basically. You can send a signal now to monitor the solid state relays, where you can't do that necessarily with the mechanical relays. I'm not saying they can't, but obviously it's more complicated to do that. But in terms of the performance, the solid state relays definitely stand out compared with it. And also technology is developing now, and you need smaller size, lower weight, better perform applications, and therefore these things will be eventually eliminating the mechanical one.
Thanks so much, Thomas, for your time. We will have a big success for both companies, Spain and Portugal. Y bueno, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Si queréis más información, como siempre, en www.vencoel.com.